Talked about love, just held hands and slept. The prince gave all his property to the old woman, saying this is not just a matter of civil and military officials. The current emperor is not light. It turns out that the old woman has a magical ability. Just by physical contact, he can use the ancient tree, become the first love in each other's hearts. All you need to do is ring the bell. The ancient people will obey him. Therefore, the prince not only abused the princess and the prince all day long, he even killed his own daughter with his own hands. Someone poured the secret medicine down on the prince. I'd like to see it. What did the bone worm that the concubine gave him look like? As the house came, heartbreaking screams. King Yongming fainted with black eyes, crawling out of him in the next second. Out comes an exhausted bug. Struggled twice on the ground. Then I put my braids up. How about daddy? Am I right? The prince was scared. Oh, Wong Wong is really my little lucky star. This little guy really knows everything. Come and bring what I said. Go to Yuling Palace and catch that little gold. Just splash it on. This time I must let my Uncle Wong look at his true colors. Ouch, it's really good reincarnation. Finally someone took care of this concubine. Yao Yao. The prince spoils the concubine and destroys the wife's life is miserable. I saw the guard directly pointing the secret sauce at the concubine. Dragged over. The next second, the concubine only felt that her whole body, like it's going to explode. Soon, a few of his itchy bone worms are about to start living. Find out. Immediately after, the beautiful concubine has also been restored to the model of the old Emperor Xia Wu is also a ruthless person. Not only didn't kill him, he also brought this old woman to King Yongming. Show him the king. This is the woman you like. How is it possible every year, ha ha ha? King Yongling. This is what happens when you men abandon your wives and children. Killed his own daughter with his own hands. Does your heart hurt? I'll tell you what. Pretty soon, your son and your wife are also going to accompany your daughter. Pardon me? You kill me. It's all my fault. I just hope you can let them go. Ha ha ha, you all have to die. And the poison in them. It will soon infect many people. By then, none of you will be able to run away. In the afternoon, I stared at the painful appearance of King Yongling. I can't say what I feel. So be it, Uncle Wong. I'll take you to see your son and your wife. Blink of an eye. In the afternoon, the first group of people came to the Wong family of Yongming. I saw Princess Yongming and the prince's face is stiff at the moment. Pale. Like a little doll. Daddy, be careful. They might bite. And the person who gets bitten is contagious. Then go bite someone else. God, how did it become like this? After the bone poison in King Yongling's body is lifted, I just realized that I have done so many ridiculous things. If it wasn't for Emperor Xia Wu not letting him die, he wanted to kill himself. I just saw his century-old bosses. The doctor is behind the princess and the lion. This kind of boss is very difficult to cultivate. But once one is cultivated, that would be a catastrophe on Earth. The emperor might as well set fire to them. It was the easiest way. After all, we can't save them now. The best thing to do now is to sacrifice both of them. Hey, the concubine of the Spirit King just said it. Eating is contagious. The consequences of not controlling it are serious, so that's the only way. Oh, Daddy, don't kill them. The two sons of King Yongling are very powerful. In the future, he will be an indispensable talent for the imperial court. Dad wants to save. But how? Not because of these. Hurt the lives of the people of Jincheng? For Dad, father's country and father's heart can't bear it. I'll do it once. Recently, I feel that my spiritual power has greatly increased. It seems that every time I help my father in the court, after using smart, your cultivation will progress. That's great, that's great. You can also grow. Really good next second. I saw a woman close her eyes and focus, and walked out. Do you see that there seems to be a celestial master outside? Yeah, it's different. Eating his meat will definitely increase the utilitarian benefits. Maybe we'll be 200-year-old ghosts by then. But so many people stop. We have entered this person's body. What should I do if I can't go out? How about this? We give up the bodies of these two people. With the Heavenly Master, what do you still want this broken body to do? Give up to ... offloaded out of the cage. Surrounding Wong Wen on both sides. To ghost uncles. Please forgive me. I haven't practiced yet. I don't want to be eaten by you. I don't want to eat you either. But who made you look so cute? Let's think about eating. Sorry, honey. Be careful when you practice in your next life. Well, let's find a good place. This can also increase your appetite. And it can also make me think a little bit. Is it okay with you? Ouch, baby. So you can't escape. Let's eat somewhere else then. Then remember to be gentle later. So in the blink of an eye, I haven't put these to all the way, taken to a mysterious place, and it just vanished into thin air. I see? Little Tianchi, run away. You have a lot of things going on all day. I just ate it. I don't know where people are now. You still see me. You are not the same. Why didn't you remind me? You just say what I mean. I didn't even realize that this place is a toilet. Until suddenly I smelled a smell. Z should have a sense of taste, right? Do you feel it? Otherwise, isn't the 18th floor useless to you? Standing aside at night, like watching a good show, watching to then use a little spiritual power. I saw to It's like magic. Head down. Hey, what are you doing? That's all. The two ghosts are very involved in eating in the toilet. Now that's not what they had in mind. They're pushed in often. How about it? Is it delicious? Is this a fucking human thing? Why does it feel like this guy is more changed than us ghosts? It's over, big brother. My body is melting. Should I say, this filthy place. Usually Z is the most afraid. Just didn't expect. Meant today. Often they can only unfortunately explain here. Because the little guy is playful, so I played outside for a while. This made Emperor Xia Wu anxious to death. He wants the Imperial Doctor to come and see. I'm afraid the others will suspect Wan of something. So Emperor Xia Wu tried to put his hand on Wen's knows that place, but just put it on. When Wen woke up, I call it a large shooting scene. My father is afraid that I will not eat noodles. Did my father discover any secrets? But it's weird not to find it. Been gone for so long, I just punished a little in the toilet. I can't remember the time after playing for too long. I'm stinky girl. I found out that there is more to you than a little bit. Forget it. If you are found, you will be found. I didn't do anything bad anyway. Maybe I'm here to help my dad. Fulfill his dream. In the afternoon, Diwenin's heart suddenly sank. Ai Dingbao, your coming taught me how to love. The Emperor and the Princess and Persimmons seem to have quieted down. What do you think should be done? Hey, of course it's released. The danger is now over. Ask the doctor to prescribe some medicine for them. Just replenish the body. The danger has been lifted. It's ready to go. Let the Imperial Doctor prescribe some medicine for them. Take good care of it. Good baby, go. We go back to the palace, with frequent presents. All this way. The traitors in the Imperial Court were directly punished. It also made Emperor Xia Wu kill many good people by mistake. Captured a lot of loyal hearts. In the blink of an eye, it is often almost 5 months. Unlike other children. I can crawl and walk in the evening. The Emperor is quite bored in the palace at night. Recently, the concubine's mother doesn't seem to be in good health. Can you take Wan back to see? When Concubine Yin said this, the voice is a little trembling. The concubine goes back to her mother's house to live for a while. It's rare to have such a mentality. Under normal circumstances, as long as the concubine leaves the palace, I don't go anywhere for life. Daddy? Daddy, uncle and grandfather's family are the foundation of generals. And loyal. You spoil your mother, and mother is willing to let you pet it. Better than anything. It's good to go to my uncle's house to play. The palace has stayed too long. These places tend to get tired of playing. Dad goes out to see his mother-in-law. Looking at Wuno, he looks unmoved. Often in a hurry. Oops, it's so tiring to react with spiritual power. Father, please promise. The married mother misses her own mother. Isn't it normal? Don't you miss your mother? If you were to kiss your mother, 10 years without seeing each other, you don't want to. Hey, addiction is not getting the love of parents. For the rest of my life, I want my mother to have it. How to use? Let Dad understand this truth. A series of new students made Emperor Xia Wu laugh to death. Haha, this stinky girl. Look, I'm in a hurry for you. Okay, let's go see Grandma. Although I can't bear to be with you late at night. But if you want to, I'll take you there. I heard that Princess Xian and Wang Wen are coming, and the Emperor will come to send them side by side. The palace started preparing early in the morning. Even my grandmother is sick. He came to me on crutches. What's the matter, grandmother? Why is there a string of behind this? Just pinching your fingers. I knew Grandma was going to have a bloodbath. It's over. Grandma will be up in a few days. Pigtails. Does Mama mean that my mother is about to die? This moment, Concubine Yin really wants to ask Wan what's going on. But he can't be exposed. I can hear the secret of Wan's heart. So he could only pretend to be calm and wipe his tears. Mother, what's the matter with your illness? Since when? After your father came back from the war? I began to feel that my body was getting worse day by day. Maybe people are getting old. The bones are not good. It's not Grandma Lei. Because there is a string of behind you. They all hate ghosts. So many haters. If it weren't for my grandmother Yang Xiaogao. He was a man of great virtue. I'm afraid he's already dead. But I'm here. Make sure Grandma lives to 199. Thinking of this night, Wen immediately stared at the string behind. and we start talking mindfully. How did you get here? Before the code packet of the released version. Oh, such a small teacher. It's a big supplement. Little sister, why don't you do this? I'll tell you how we got here. Be good when you come to our village. Don't move. Yes, it hurts you. It won't look good then. It affects the mood when eating. Sure, tell me about it. I said wait, I'll be better. Did you see your grandmother's blood jade bracelet? This is the cohesion of evil spirits. Wearing this bracelet is equivalent to raising a ghost. Your grandmother is also a noble person. The fat that nourishes us all? Is that so? Then I'll put this bracelet on my hand later. Don't pester my grandmother. Then you eat me, okay? That can't be done. After all, we're about to eat your grandmother. Noble soul. What an idiot. You can wait until you eat me. Find a way to get my grandmother to stay again? Still a little angel smart. Anyway, we can coax your grandma to stay once. Sure, the second time. Besides, the son of your little sister. More colorful than your grandmother. It's so tempting. See, these little dudes agree to transfer the host. Wang immediately pointed to his grandmother's bracelet. Grandmother playing. Here Wen, the newborn imperial concubine and afternoon brother were very happy. I don't know Wen's conversation with those ghosts. Kind of true, kind of false. I saw the concubine inherently called Wan over. Whether that bracelet is okay or not, I can't even let Wen take the risk. Grandma Wen's little liver. This thing? Can't give it to you. Grandma has many other bracelets. All for you. Just asked Mother, is there anything strange in your house recently? Mother still refuses to tell me. Now he refuses to take off the bracelet. I guess there is something wrong with this bracelet. Mother, this bracelet doesn't look like a good thing. Forget it. This was given to me by a Taoist priest who got it. Can't lose it? I heard that it can bring good luck to the Yang family. But it's true. Since I brought this bracelet, the Yang family has turned bad luck into good luck several times. Oh my mother. You can't throw this thing away. What do you mean? This thing has to have a next host. If there is no next host, these evil spirits will only grow. Crazy revenge on the previous host. And the addition of a host must also be a demon. The soul you like. Otherwise these evil spirits will not move. Mothers often ask for bracelets. Concubinian's scalp went numb when she heard it. The corners of my eyes almost oozed tears. I'm going to be okay. Don't worry about me. These ghosts can't hurt me at all. I will also transform these ghosts into my own abilities. Difficult to absorb. It's true that Dao Wan loses. No. Whether it's true or not, I can't even joke about my life at night. However, at this moment, side by side King really can't stand it. He took the bracelet off with great speed. Then put it on Wen's hand. Good baby, your grandmother can't bear it. Grandpa gave you a bracelet. Why can't you give up again? If you don't give up, your daughter will cry. We have supported our family for so many years. Kinger is such a precious daughter. Finally, Kinger just gave birth to such a precious daughter. This thing is still reluctant. Old woman, you are too young to be confident. The tears that were not angry before were about to fall out. This special father is too good at fooling around. What if something happens to Wen? Concubine Xian immediately wanted to take the bracelet from Wang. Take it out, but it's too late. The bracelet just arrived in Wang Wen's hands. The ghost immediately signed a contract with it. I'm afraid that Wang Wanfang is really fragrant. However, in the next second, it was time to regret it. Just think of these as a match. When exploring the soul, suddenly golden light appeared. Even with the naked eye, you can see the golden light around you. Like a man of great merit. Whoa, that's hot. I'm going to be burned to death, haha, the next second of slipping. The large group of Dada was open. The soul is directly cut open. Run, brothers. This one is in English. Yeah, this one is not a human being. The heart is too dark, you see how simple our hearts are. He just said he wanted to give us food and we believed him. Oh really? Run. Otherwise, it will be in vain to lend us so much money. Okay, I signed the contract and still want to run. I'll tell you what. None of you can escape today. I don't know if you've ever heard a word. Dad, what car? We have a purr culture. I don't know if you've heard of closing the door and beating the dog. Never heard me explain to you. It's just that the door is closed. You're a dog, but you can't escape. Can't beat it either? This is just a meow beast. Not human. We have more than 100 ghosts and only a few of us are left. You don't let go. After a miserable cry. All the rest They are often sealed inside the bracelet. Why do you suddenly feel relaxed? I'm not deaf anymore. The eyes can also see. No more pain. You look like you're 30 years younger. I don't know if you saw that. I just seemed to see Wen's body. It looks like light. I saw it too. Me neither. Hearing this, concubine inherently made a false gesture. How can you read it wrong? Several uncles and grandfathers immediately understood this. Wang Lan is different from other children and they know it. But I didn't know that Wang Lan was so extraordinary. It seems that our mother is probably stained with some evil ears. Last night, I should have wanted to expel evil spike to our mother. Grandma bracelet for you. Hey, the bee seal goes to protect Grandma. Grandma will get better and better. Concubine Xian heard this. I breathed a sigh of relief at the first in the afternoon. Every time this happens, instinctively want to protect and play, but every time it seems impossible to protect. I can only silently pray for peace by the side. After the family had dinner, Emperor Zia will return to the palace alone. After he returns to the palace, only then did concubine Xian completely relax. Mother, you tell me, which Taoist priest gave you that yuju? Let Dad go and catch him. Concubine looked at the bed as she said, make sure the little guy is still sleeping. Then he continued to say, Mother, just now you know why often. Do you want a bracelet? To be honest, there is something wrong with the bracelet just now. This bracelet is very evil. Can attract evil spirits. So I often want to transfer the bracelet to myself. Oh my god, that one ran. Is he okay? Seeing this, concubine is different after laying eggs. Can't know about no eating. I told Mrs. Wang side by side. After all, his mother is a tight-lipped mother. Don't let anyone know this. Then I suddenly got sick just now and it seems to be cured. Because often. Yes, so is it also because often? The emperor just reinvestigated the matter of the Yang family. Then the emperor can analyze the Yang family calmly. No betrayal. So that the Yang family can once again move towards glory. Yes, such as, if it wasn't for the emperor to calm down later. Really unimaginable consequences. Maybe we're all gone now. It was late at night that changed his father's temperament. Yes, there are many high-ranking officials in the imperial court now. That's great, my daughter is out of it. It's a pity that my daughter is such a daughter. Oh, mother, it's good to have a daughter. I don't want to be anymore. Just keep your daughter safe for a lifetime. They sleep is the next morning. Just after breakfast, he was hugged by his uncle. Oh, uncle, look carefully, is he still handsome? But my uncle likes children so much. But how does the face show that there are no children? Do you want me to help him? Hey baby, do you think I can't give birth to? How easy it is to have children. I'll give you a child when you go back. All 10 and 8 will be given to you. Ouch, having a baby is our business. What are you asking woman for? Oh right. Taoists say that temporary is the time when the desire for reincarnation is strongest. At this time, if there is physical sex, the constraints of countless fates, that might work. Hearing Wen's biological ex-concubine, she was instantly excited. Since there is such a way. But I often believe what is said. This little guy is only 5 months old. When did you learn these things? Pay off the affair. But how do you say this? You can't just say it. Not to mention that I can't speak so many words now. Even if you do say it. And that would really frighten everybody. And here's the thing. When my cute person shoots, it will collapse. Hearing the help of the new god, he immediately played a round game. Big brother and sister-in-law, I think let's go to the Jade Buddha temple tomorrow to offer incense. There is a 9 heavens master there who is particularly powerful. Maybe they can solve your doubts. Concubine naturally knows. Every time Wang Nuan connected with Master Jiushan. With Master Jiushan. Wang Nuan can use the fame of Master Jiushan. Talk about it. And it won't affect his image as a good treasure. Haruka, does this really work? How do you know if you don't try? The weather will be nice tomorrow. It's an outing. Day 2. A group of people went to the Jade Buddha temple in a mighty manner. See Master Jiushan in the evening. Suddenly feel cordial. Little Princess General. His face. It is destined that there will be no children in this life. Sure, use this way. You can have children. In addition, even if it is a poem. But I can't resist the fate of being childless. There will be no soul to reincarnate. It's hard to be simple. Urge a piece of paper. Is this paper really useful? God, Master hurriedly put the lucky paper and pen in front of Wan. This time, when Wan's handwriting looks much better. The power of the talisman paper seems to have increased again. Little Master, can this lucky sight bring high-level sub-temples? But I'm not sure. Wang Lan didn't forget to ask when she left. I asked for a lot of lucky paper. Put it in your bag. Then hang it on yourself. Concubine Xian understands what's going on. Didn't say anything. The other side, uncle and aunt studied it while walking. Hui Yanfu seems to have rekindled hope. On the way home, the couple doesn't care, often showing affection with other people along the way. That night, my uncle was so excited that he couldn't sleep. They begin their plan. At the same time, the other side, Evening is even more excited and can't sleep. Also implemented his plan. Sitting at the door of my uncle's room, I started eating melons. How did that happen? It's been so long. Are you coming or not? Finally, when I'm about to fall asleep at night, a purple light entered the uncle like this. In my aunt's room. Although only for a moment. But often you can see it clearly. My God is done. And really high selfishness. When one is very happy. Didn't sleep much in the cradle all night. I've been meditating and practicing until the next morning. Why are you so happy today? Of course I'm happy. Uncle and aunt last night. Hey, there's a baby. But how can I tell my mother about this? The former concubine hears her heart. It's also joy, no. The eldest brother in the family got married. The second brother doesn't want to start a family all day. The other third brother is too young. The whole family is counting on our sister-in-law Shangguang King's belly. Now there's hope. The family is also happy when eating. Prince, I had a dream last night that there was a woman sitting in front of my house. Purple gold doll, and I brought the baby in. Then the baby called me grandma. Is that right? Then you mean the boss might have it. Concubine Xian is also in a hurry to add icing on the cake. Yes, I dreamed it too. No. I'll buy a string of firecrackers to set off later. Festive. Ouch, look at your happiness. You won't know until a month later. You stay well. To be honest, ever since I came back from the battlefield. After seeing my little lucky star. This good thing has never stopped. Don't think about it, I'll fill it up. It's definitely done. Yo, Grandpa, you really have a good eye. I think when I finish cleaning up the bandits in Philadelphia. You should hear good news when you come back. Second brother, you are going to suppress bandits. I heard that the bandits in Philadelphia are very arrogant. The local people launched a crackdown on bandits many times. It all failed in the end. But a lot of people died. Ouch, hello. You have to be careful. If your eldest brother has children, the next step is for you. Side by side, Mrs. Wong looked at her son distressed. Such is the fate of a general. Can't escape some wars. Why are the bandits in Philadelphia going to suppress the bandits now? If I remember correctly, a lot of people died. Just close that den. So what if the second uncle goes to hell this time? Here when the newborn concubine Xiang panicked instantly. He knows. For people to live and work in peace and contentment, there must be sacrifices. The Yang family is all sturdy. He can't stop it. Second brother must be careful. Second brother will be fine. Don't worry. Play with this little lucky star, I'm sure I'll be fine. Certainly. I hope to hug the little princess when I leave. Second uncle hugs Wangwen. Just a light hug. Wearing armor. I'm afraid that Wangwen's clothes will be damaged. But just when I was about to put Wangwen down, I saw something stuffed in my chest. Out of respect, he didn't open it. He suddenly felt a little more confident about his life. Ouch, what a privilege to be the uncle of this Fua. Since the second uncle left, concubine Yin's mood doesn't seem to be very good. Ouch, look at my mother's uncomfortable appearance. I don't know how to appease her. But, uncle, this time there will indeed be a disaster. But I gave you a favor. You can save your life at a critical time. Wen, you are really the best gift God has given me. Every time I'm at my saddest. What the little guy does is never appeasing. But to solve the problem directly. This is more reliable than those men. Wen finally got out of the palace. Tomorrow mother will take you out to play. Day 2, in the morning and evening, the group got on the carriage. Good boy. Today, mother will take you to meet mother's close friend. The streets of the capital are very busy. Many of them sell all kinds of rare treasures. I often see a variety of delicious food. I really like it very much. If only I could eat it. From birth to the present, I haven't eaten in a long time. Only drink milk. How can this be tolerated by a foodie? Concubine Xiang Wenyan immediately felt distressed. Wen, here we are. Good boy. The person my mother is going to take you to meet today is a chef. So many different things. Maybe he can cook anything you like. Then concubine Xiang got off the carriage excitedly. As soon as you enter the private room, the boss came to entertain. Madam, welcome. What would you like, please? After concubine Xiang sat down, it's like coming home. Don't hide. Ask your shopkeeper to come out and meet me. Just say that those who eat hibiscus grilled fish and don't want fish are here. This is what concubine Xiang should have looked like. Dignified and virtuous in the palace, she also looks like a lady in the mansion. But here she is like a heroic chivalrous woman. After a while, I saw only one who was very beautiful. A flamboyant woman walked in. The first time I saw concubine Xiang, he directly threw a plate of hibiscus roasted fish into the past in the blink of an eye. I was caught by concubine Yan and put it firmly on the table. Haha, I knew it was you. So long in the palace. This martial arts has not regressed. But your daughter is so pretty. Of course my daughter is the best looking. How about you? You're still single all these years. Not much has changed. Lin Xiaoyu is the daughter of Duke Lin, but I have yearned for freedom since I was a child. Therefore, to escape the fate of being accused of marriage in the government office, I ran out to open a store alone. With 18 specialties such as hibiscus roast fish. In 2 years, he's been thriving in the capital. Now, Hubin House has become the largest wine in the entire capital. Building wow wow wow. This grilled fish is delicious. Melt in your mouth. Obviously fish. But the moment it enters the mouth, it melted in an instant. Taste oily but not greasy. Mouth of Shenzhen. Satisfy my appetite for all kinds of delicious food. And this Lin Xiaoyu? His own restaurant. Annual income. It's 3 times the income of his father's government. So he's a rich man. You have to hold it. Often thinking in my heart, I haven't waited for concubine Xian to teach him to call someone. He volunteered his infant skills. Ouch, I just love this little mouth so much. No, it must kiss and hug you. First meeting. And he has nothing to offer you. And Jin has been carrying this for several years. My aunt has been reluctant to give it away. I will give it to my good treasure today. So now my mother is being treated as a corpse. Hey, Aunt, oops. Dear Bao, you really love Auntie to death. Quack it down. Often holding a total of 10 taels of gold in his hands. Heavy. Haha, come home full of goods. You know, mother. Dear, the annual vintage is only 1,000 taels of silver. I made a year's worth of money all at once. Row closure, Kinger. How old is your daughter? What do you think? It doesn't look like it. The doll is so tall. It's been this high in less than 6 months. Your daughter can talk in 6 months. It's amazing. I have an idea. I just want Wan to be my goddaughter. But I heard that Wan seems to be the emperor's favorite. Just forget it. Yao, I will explain the situation to the emperor when I go back. And I will also give birth to a daughter like Wan Wan. Oh, so good. I really like it. You are willing to find a life? Tell me who the other party is. I'm going to give you a reference. Hey, I can't help it. You cannot escape the fate of your family. You are different. You have to choose one that hurts you and loves you. The other party is a scholar. Very hardworking. Often when I hear this news, my face suddenly sinks. It's not good in my heart. Oh, what a pity, so much property. It's going to fall into the hands of that bastard. It was also mentioned in the original script. Lin Xiaoyu is a very kind person. The end of the plot with Lin Xiaoyu. It is because I met a scholar. This scholar praised it deeply. Coaxed Lin Xiaoyu to catch him every day. But behind the scenes, she used Lin Xiaoyu's money to follow up. The brothel woman is ambiguous. Later, Lin Xiaoyu also used her father's relationship. Got a position for this scholar. But I didn't expect this scholar to be instant dry rape. Until when the government can't control him. Abandoned wife and abandoned child. In the end, this person. Not only did she lose all of Lin Xiaoyu's savings, he even killed him and his son himself. It's hard to imagine someone so sober. How could he be deceived like this? Oops, it looks like a powerful woman. Encountered the so-called scum. It becomes a love brain. But since you're here, he also sent me so much gold today. Still want to help. But how can this help? Xiaoyu is better. Call your partner to come and have a look. I'm going to check for you. I can't let you suffer. He should be reading a book. I'm studying and I haven't seen him for a long time. Let's go and I'll show you. Peek. Lin Xiaoyu, in order to let the other party study with peace of mind, he even got him a house alone. He rarely goes. It was all the scholar who came to him when he was tired of reading. The two have agreed. Go back to work and tell your father. Then get married. And the scholar definitely doesn't know. Lin Xiaoyu, who worked hard to make money for him to study, one day I will take the initiative to find him. Looking at the empty room, Lin Xiaoyu immediately understood the general situation. This young master, he may be industrious,